Welcome back to the Hardport Pub, everybody. Sitting off around the corner where it's a little bit quiet. Tiger's over here. He's been bullying me and stalking me. He's probably going to come bite my leg again, but that's okay because I got something for him. Because today I got this Warhammer from Ironshield. This is a German-style Helles Bock Golden Lager. It's a product of the USA. See what it says here. Meet Warhammer, berserker of legend. Beware the warrior that brings a hammer to battle. Warhammer is our Maibach, a German-style Bock beer brewed for the late spring. Well, it's brewed for the late spring. I just bought this like a month ago, so that's okay. That's okay. It's still wintertime. It is golden pale in color, full of maltiness and body, offset by the dry alcohol finish of a high-gravity lager. Hop balanced but not bitter, epic taste for a legendary thirst. Warhammer says, "Pound me." Ooh, I'm not going to be pounding this one. This is 7% ABV, brewed by Ironshield Brewing here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. So, crack it open, see what it's all about. Ooh, look at that wonderful color. I was attracted to the can art, actually. I don't know. Uh, Looks kind of like a Viking guy on there. Turn that around so you can read that there. She looks beautiful. Smells like beer. I'm so parched, I gotta get into it. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian the Beer Snob.
I'm gonna tell you what my first impression was. That I had beer mixed with Sprite. I'm sure I'm delusional because I just got home from work and I'm thirsty. Let's go in for sip number 2. It's very carbonated. It has a flavor of beer mixed with Sprite to me. I can kind of taste the alcohol. It's got a little bit of that alcohol in the flavor. It looks beautiful. Um, this is a beautiful color. Not too much on the nose, but this is actually pretty fantastic. Let's see if it says best by April 27th of 2023. So even though it says on the side, it said it was brewed. Where did it say it? It's brewed for the late spring. So this is clearly not late spring. This is winter time. But I did buy this like a month or so ago. But it does say best by April 27th, 2023. So it is still within its best by date. Those dates, take them for what they're worth. Some breweries don't even put dates on there. I've had beers that had fantabulous reputations. And I will throw Parish Brewing down there in Louisiana. They're Ghost in the Machine. That is supposed to be one of the best IPAs. Matter of fact, I saw a list of the states. It was the best-selling best-selling beer by state, and Ghost in the Machine was the #1 sold beer in Louisiana on this article that I read. And I honestly, that was my first drain pour. I thought I couldn't find the date while I was shooting a review. Couldn't find the date. And then as I was editing it, and I just ended up, I had to turn the camera back on and dump it out on camera because that beer was so horrific. Um, it I obviously got a bad one. I obviously got a bad one. The thing that bothers me is I always tag all the breweries in the reviews that I do. Nobody from Parish Brewing reached out to me and said, your experience is not what a majority of the people that drink our beer experience. They didn't reach out to me. I didn't want to go buy another one to see. Because if I got a bad one, I did find the date on the bottle later, and it was only 2 months old. At the time I reviewed it, the beer had been in the bottle for 2 months. It was not outdated. It was just something got in that batch, and it really threw the flavor off. It was horrible. Um, you guys that watch my channel, you know I'm an easygoing guy. There's not a whole lot of beers that I don't like. So when I tell you that a beer is bad and it's bad enough to pour it out, that should tell you something. Because out of my 388 videos, I've not liked maybe 5. So if you brew beer and I review it, odds are I'm going to like it. So uh, that's my rant for Parish Brewing. Let's get back to this one. This is Ironshield, Lawrenceville, Georgia. I haven't been to their brewery. Lawrenceville is kind of on the northeast side of Atlanta. I'm on the west side of Atlanta. This is a pretty fantastic beer, and I'm glad I bought this at a bottle shop. So I got a 6-pack of it. So I do have 5 more of these to drink. I'm digging this. Mm. Now, when I say it tastes like beer mixed with Sprite, it doesn't have the sweetness that a Sprite would have, but just something about that Sprite style flavor in the beer is what I'm getting. And I don't know if that's just from the taste, barely, the alcohol presence isn't overwhelming. It doesn't take over the flavor of the beer, but I think there's just enough alcohol flavor in it that when it's mixing with these other parts of the beer, it's kind of giving it a Sprite with beer kind of flavor. And maybe because it's just so heavily carbonated, every time I take a sip in my mouth, it's like the bubbles are really aggressively acting in my mouth. Whew, told you. Well, I think this is a great one. I'm glad I bought this. Matter of fact, I bought this at the place is called the Beer Girl. It's right there by the Atlanta airport. So if you're in the Atlanta area, you haven't checked it out, check out the Beer Girl. Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm gonna go sip on it. 7%. I just got home from work. Don't need to be slamming it. Can says pound me. Not gonna pound it. Not gonna pound it. I'm just gonna sip it and enjoy it. So thanks for stopping by the Hardcore Pub. Thanks to all my new subscribers. As always, thanks all my old subscribers. And I do look forward to you stopping by next time. But hey, bring a friend with you. Everybody's welcome at the Hardcore Pub. We're always open. It's always hard. Till then.